President Trump appears to be reigniting the debate over what some have referred to as a decline of the American entertainment industry. The Hollywood establishment has also faced criticism over its left-wing bias and political activism. One America's Kristian Rouz looks into the matter.
Make what I say is make great movies, not this computerized crap, computerized garbage.
President Trump is ramping up his push to make American popular culture great again amid the declining commercial performance of the U.S. film industry. At a recent campaign rally, the president reaffirmed his criticism of the Oscar-winning film Parasite, made in South Korea, saying the Hollywood machine could do much better than that. President Trump praised classic and golden age Hollywood films amid attacks from the left.
Jesus, fake news. It is fake news. They're fakers. But no, anybody sitting there reading, they're saying, man, Trump can't be that smart. He said, bring back Gone with the Wind. That's an old movie, yeah. It's an old classic.
Some mainstream media outlets claimed President Trump's remarks about Gone with the Wind were racially motivated. Meanwhile, the South Korean studio that made Parasite appeared to accuse the president of ignorance in its response. However, some commentators point out President Trump wasn't talking just about films or music or performing arts, saying the problem is much broader than that.
What the hell was that all about? We got enough problems with South Korea with trade. Can we get Gone with the Wind back, please? Sunset Boulevard. So many great movies.
And data confirms the US film industry today is not what it used to be just half a century ago. According to The Hollywood Reporter, US box office revenues crashed almost 10% in mid-2019 from just a year prior, while real revenues of American filmmakers have steadily declined since the 1970s. This coincided with a decline in numbers for manufacturing jobs that undermined America's working class as the main consumer of popular culture. Some observers also say the quality of Hollywood films has declined over the same periods.
In the US, less tickets were sold in 2016 compared to 2002, despite there being almost double the number of movies playing in 2016 and a higher population. Americans are bored out of their minds and they're voting with their dollar.
Some say this is happening due to pervasive left-wing bias and a lack of innovation in the film industry. In recent years, Hollywood has focused on the remakes of old franchises, while also advancing the ideas of social justice, identity politics, and political activism as a way to reverse the fall in revenues.
They told me I only have 45 seconds up here, which is 45 seconds more than the Senate gave John Bolton this week.
However, leftist sympathies appear to be backfiring on Hollywood itself. Some say recent Me Too scandals, as one prominent example, dealt a great damage to the film industry, when it turned out some of the accusations were false.
When it became about selling magazines, when it became about sensationalizing events or this or that, or total fraudulence and fiction and things like that. That is more current today than it's ever been.
And President Trump appears to agree. What once used to be America's dream factory has become a factory of fear and hoaxes, inciting political violence and intolerance in real life. It remains to be seen if President Trump will be able to restore the American culture to its former glory. Kristian Rouz, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.